Alright, hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to another wayward traveler video after a really long time. Um, आज की वीडियो में ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है, just testing a few things, trying to get back into motovlogging a little bit, so trying to test a few things. I tried to do it yesterday, but you know the bike didn't start. Battery issues अभी भी चल रहे हैं, Himalayan being Himalayan. Anyway, cold start चालू है. The things that I'm testing are basically threefold. The first thing is right here. It's the not permanent kind of mount for GoPro. ये इंटरफेयर करेगा, विंड नॉइज आएगी, तो वो भी टेस्ट करना है. माइक भी नया है. यू हैव वन ऑफ दोज माइक्स which has these receivers. Let me show you real quick. Has these receivers, so I'm recording the audio separately on this receiver. And yeah, वो माइक भी टेस्ट करना है. एंड तीसरा, got this kind of this lens cover, you would say. It's called the ND filter. I'll talk about it in a minute once I'm on the road. So yeah, let's head out and then we'll have a little more discussion. मेरा यार मेन यही है कि माइक में ज़्यादा नॉइज ना है, और ऑल्सो वो माइक है ना जिस डेली क्लिप से कनेक्टेड है. सो I'm a I'm a little skeptic about that. Please, if you can see that my mirrors are a little filthy, please excuse me because my bike is not washed. एंड जैसा कि था लास्ट वीक चली थी, उसके बाद एक हफ्ते बाद अचानक बैटरी चली गई कल. आई वांटेड टू मेक दिस वीडियो येस्टरडे, बट आई कुडंट. तो मंडे सुबह 8 AM राइड, although it's not really a ride, it's just a test ride. Yeah, so let's start with each thing. And so far what's my experience, because again right now this is the first time I'm testing, so I don't have like this elaborate experience of how good or how bad these things are. So I'm gonna just try to go ahead and give my first impressions. Okay, speaking of first impressions, let's talk about the first thing I discussed earlier in this video, which is this mount for GoPro. Essentially, आज तक अभी तक what I was using is I've never went ahead and done that MC thing which other YouTubers seem to do, because I don't know the angle. They talk about this angle that they want. I mean, I like using super view or at least a wide view, so kind of the angle doesn't matter much because it's covering so much area. But also, like, just how I've mounted my GoPro, I've never had an issue. So मैंने पहले क्या किया है कि I just use that GoPro mount with that 3M tape. I just put that tape in a flat surface right center, and yeah, just mounted my GoPro over there. I've used a mic which goes inside the helmet. It's a wired mic, and then use that Ulanzi ka bada sa fucking shitty but it's not shitty, it's very useful, but it's just like GoPro is just very annoying. And it has this USB-C to 3.5 mm conversion kind of adapter, which is huge, so वो भी mount में आता है. Plus there is just a lot of weight, and I've complained about that before also. And initially when I was recording initially, तब इतना issue नहीं था because I was recording audio on my phone separately through my Bluetooth earphones, and that worked out well. So I thought, I'll give this a try. And I've been watching videos of these YouTubers and whatnot, and how they have how they're now using this DJI ka mic which has an adapter and two separate receivers. So that really made me want to kind of use that particular technology, but I didn't. I mean, obviously, अगर मैं वीडियो ही नहीं बना रहा हूँ ना मैं कुछ, it's not like I'm earning money from this. It's just a hobby. So I thought, why invest that kind of money? I went on Meesho and got this mic system which has this adapter for the phone. And right now, a single mic. There were options with multiple mics also, but I kind of wanted to test it, and so just 300 bucks. And if it gives me decent audio, uh, you know, wind noise itni na hai, that's the only thing. Meri awaaz thodi clear ho, that's all I want. That's two things. The mount, basically we're checking what kind of effect it has, since it's not fixed. Couple of problems that it might have is, obviously the visor is not completely closed, so a little bit of air comes through, and that's why I've not like put it on my main helmet. This is my like city kind of helmet, so I just wanted to try this. And yeah, let's see how it works out. If the video is out, obviously it worked out fine. Yeah, so let's see. And the third thing, let's quickly talk about the third thing. All right, so the third thing that that I have invested, again, a very small amount. It's everything that all the things that I am testing right now are under $1,000 collectively. I think they will be around like what, 1200, 1300 bucks. All right, so let's quickly talk about the third thing that is new here, which is this filter for the GoPro. Basically क्या है कि ये, this is called the ND filter, which is the neutral density filter. It's nothing fancy. It's just like, you know, a level of you know how your sunglasses go from dark, you can have dark sunglasses which you know, eliminate most light, to very less you know, very tinted glasses which you know, just look cool, don't really do much for the sunlight. Similarly, we have ND filters and they come in different densities. It's like 8, 16, 32, 64. The higher you go, the more darker it is. And what it basically does is two things, right? One is it makes the video look a little more cinematic because of that filter effect, which comes naturally without color grading. And the other thing that it kind of does is it creates this effect of, like, you know, a natural motion, like towards your right and then towards your left. What you'll see is, like with GoPro being like fixed focus lens, what it does is it keeps everything in focus. But what this ND filter kind of does is starts adding motion blur to the things which are going behind and keeps the center of the road in focus. So that just creates a very natural look. That's how our eyes perceive motion. So it becomes kind of like you know, much more watchable experience. Again, there are very costly ND filters that come. I've chosen to get like something that sticks on the lens, so it is like semi-permanent. You can wash it and stick it again. But there are ones which are like easily detachable, because, you know, this works when there is great sunlight. But like you'll see right now, as I go inside the tunnel, you can barely see anything, right? And that's the kind of the drawback of these ND filters. It helps with the vision and everything in sunlight, but, you know, if you certainly have to go across a tunnel or something, it won't look as good, or you can barely see anything. So yeah, just testing out these three things, because like I said, trying to get back, record more videos, because I was bored. Yeah, that's about it. Let's ride a little bit, and then we'll check the footage, try to see how we can do it. I'm recording this in flat color profile. I don't know if it matters to anybody who's watching this, but yeah, kind of recording this in flat, and really hoping that you know, color grading and the ND filter really makes the video look kind of better than before. I'm sure it will. Oh, by the way, this is an ND16. Just I did the sweet spot, didn't go for 8, would have been useless. 16 is pretty decent. I still feel like ये थोड़ा सा और ज़्यादा sunlight होनी चाहिए. I'm out very early. It's 8 a.m. It's not that sunny. So when there is direct sunlight hitting the lens, maybe that's the time it'll be better. Let's see in the future. I'll have to plan my rides accordingly.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down. My ladies, short, tall, thin or wide, always down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Whether you're ready or not. Time for it all. Break free of history. This train is racing straight ahead. No man can do like I can. I'm the queen of the land. Haters gonna hate. Won't be sorry now. Shoot me down, but I'll rise again. I'm laying down the law, and you've been served. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Whether you're ready or not. Time for a girl on time. Whether you're ready or not. Time for a girl on time.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the ride here. Hopefully, all of these products work out fine for me, and I also hope मेरा mic वो stupid एक रस्सी पे यार वो एक जरा से क्लिप से ऐसा वो चिपका हुआ है. That's the fucking problem. So I hope it's still here, and I'll probably have to find a better way to go ahead and mount that if I want to use it on my long ride. But yeah, I'll figure that out. Thank you so much. Hopefully another video in the next week. Ciao.
Whether